What's up guys, Ruppy here, and Merry Christmas. I've got a bit of a Christmas Wi-Fi battle for you. Haven't actually uploaded a pure Wi-Fi battle onto this channel in quite some time, if ever. But we are between drafts at this point, so figured, why not? My good friend DannyMac, one of the commissioners of the UNPL, was looking for someone to do a Wi-Fi battle against for a Christmas Day game using a Christmas-themed team he's thrown together. So I figured, you know what? This seems like the perfect opportunity to dust off an old team of mine that actually kind of fits with the concept. For anyone who remembers way back in the day when I made an attempt to try to upload some of the games I had saved for it and kind of ended up not going through with it the whole way, I do apologize again for that. I am a fairly prominent member of the PAX Pokemon League at all of the PAX conventions. I haven't been able to physically attend since PAX East 2020, but I am still involved with them. I am currently one of their moderators and their lead badge artist. And I do still frequently participate in PPL Online, which we still do, even though the pandemic has kind of died down. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to make an in-person return. Time will tell. Obviously, there's a big financial role that goes into it. But figured I'd show off the team I'm bringing to this game. You can see it on the screen right now. I will also have the paste for it down below if you want to get an in-depth look into the EVs. Basically, for my leader theme for PAX East 2020, I had a mixture of rain and snow, which feels appropriate for Christmas time weather. And this is pretty much the team I used. I have tweaked a couple of the moves on these mons, and obviously since that was back in the Gen 8 days, and we are now in Gen 9, there's no Dynamaxing, so I had to figure out what Terra types to give them. Some of the moves that got changed around, Pelipper used to have Scald, it now has Surf because it doesn't learn Scald anymore. Same with Ludicolo, except instead of Scald, it now has Hydro Pump. I gave Barraskewda Flip Turn as opposed to, I believe I had Crunch on the original set from way back in the day. Alolan Ninetales had Dark Pulse, it now has Encore. Beartic, I think I gave... I think I gave it Throat Chop originally way back when, but now it's got Swords Dance. The one big change I have made in regards to this team is Dugong. Dugong was not originally part of this team. That slot as my my Hail/Snow tank originally went to Arctivish. Very underrated mon, honestly. Unfortunately, none of the Gen 8 fossils made the jump to Gen 9. I'm sure some people are probably grateful for that. No Terra Water Dracovish running around. I don't blame you guys for not wanting that thing. But since Arctivish didn't make the jump, I decided to try the same EV spread and general kind of moveset, I guess, with Dugong. Actually, truth be told, the moveset on this Dugong and the Terra type is actually, I think, from an older build of the team that I know Danny's bringing. I did not intentionally counter-team him. I just dusted off an old team I happen to have, and I decided to take his Dugong set, apply the EVs that were originally on Arctivish, as opposed to the EVs I think he was running for it, and give it a shot and see if it happens to work out. I mean, I'm hoping it works out. Ludicolo, with that Assault Vest and the EV spread I've got on it, again, the paste is down below if you want to check it out. Ludicolo can take a lot of more hits than anyone would really think. Barraskewda and Beartic are my my weather cleaners. Pelipper and Alolan Ninetales are my weather setters. I'm running Icy Rock over Light Clay on Alolan Ninetales because the whole point of this team was to have the weather up for as long as possible for my mons for that specific weather to abuse it for as long as possible. So I figured 5 turns of Veil were enough for that. No need to kind of overextend on that, as even though I know modern day Alolan Ninetales prefers to try to get Veil up for as long as possible. But we will see how it works out, because again, outside of having to dust it off and modify it for Gen 9, I have not used this team in quite some time. So let's see if Danny's ready to battle. And we will see if this team still has what it takes. Alright, here we go. Little Christmas battle with ItzDannyMac. His Mono Ice Christmas team. This is gonna be fun. I miss this little team of mine. I would not be surprised if he leads Alolan Ninetales. Part of me wants to lead Pelipper, maybe get my own rain, like overwrite his Snow with Rain. Part of me also wouldn't mind just leading my own Ninetales and just trading Veil for Veil and going from there. You know what, we're gonna do that. We're gonna see how this fun little double weather combination works out. It has been a long time since I've used this team. Obviously, I've had to update it because one Mon is not in the game. But we're gonna see how this plays out. So, good luck, have fun, Danny. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and hopefully this Pokemon battle is a fun little gift for all you guys. He's gonna lead with the Regice. Okay. Alrighty. We are wasting no time here. I guess in that regard, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my Aurora Veil up right out of the gate. This team was primarily built to keep the snow up longer than focusing on Veil. Charge Beam! Okay. Okay, I see where this is going. One thing I do remember, though, about Regice is that it is more especially bulky than anything else. So, with Veil up, I guess it's time to see if Beartic still remembers how to snowball. Did Charge Beam just miss? Honestly, never knew that Charge Beam could miss. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and Swords Dance anyway, get Beartic all set. Did Charge Beam not boost its... It has been a long time since I've seen Charge Beam in action, so I thought it was a guaranteed boost every time, but I'm just gonna go ahead and close combat. There goes the Regice. Alright. We having some fun in the snow today. Beartic's here to play. Oh boy. This thing is here. I'm gonna go for an Esco Crash. We hit. Focus Sash. Makes sense on Delibird. You know what? I honestly feel kind of bad about that. Yeah, I feel bad about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this Delibird a chance to do something because I legit want to see what this thing can do. I'm gonna go ahead and replace the Snow with Rain, which, I mean, still appropriate weather for Christmas, I suppose. At least depending on where you live. Figured it wouldn't hurt letting this Delibird have a chance to do something. Focus Sash Reversal is nice tech, not gonna lie. Was wondering when this thing was gonna show up. Go ahead and U-turn out. And now that we're back to playing in the snow... I mean, I think I see where this is ultimately gonna go, so... Might as well. Okay, don't know if that means mine is faster, or if I just want a speed tie, but... Oh, he just goes straight for the Moonblast! Okay. That works, I guess. So with that, I really want to try out Dugong, my replacement Arctivish. See how it fares replacing Arctivish's role. Encore. One Alola Ninetales doesn't run that these days. I'm gonna go ahead and throw off a Surf, because I feel like if I sub... Fair. You know what? Absolutely fair. I'm pretty sure his is gonna last longer too, and that's because I've already burned a couple turns of mine. So, that raises the question then of if you're gonna switch... I'm gonna sub. See how this split... Oh! Just encoring me into Surf. Okay. You know what? Absolutely fair. There goes the snow. And I would not be surprised for a switch into either Lapras or Kyurem at this point. So... I'm gonna go ahead and go back into my Ninetales. As there is the Lapras. Had a feeling. Hello, shiny Lapras. Dugong, we will figure something out with you soon, buddy. Alright. So, Lapras is here now. The snow is back up. Perfect timing, because there goes my Veil. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that back up. Because why not at this point? It'll honestly probably be the last time I get a chance to set it up in this game. And good thing I did that. Sorry, Danny, but you did it to me. Gotta flip the script. And on that note, I'm gonna send Dugong back in now. Because I have an idea. We're gonna see if we can make this tech work. Because I think Danny might have... I remember seeing an original build of this team Danny's using. And I think I remember him trying to make this same Dugong set work, so, It's the same set, different EVs, though, because I'm using the EVs from, Yeah, I'm using the EVs from my old Arctivish set, just slightly modified. I'm gonna try to sub. I feel I might have let the Lapras set up maybe a little too much in retrospect, but... I mean... That's the way it goes. That's a luring voice for you. Gonna go ahead and recover with Ice Body. 100% confusion rate if the opponent is just boosted. There goes his Aurora Veil. And mine. I'm just gonna go ahead and fire off another Alluring Voice. That's probably my best attack against this thing at this point. Az is gonna fire off Icicle Spears. I do resist that. I'm assuming loaded dice. a 5-roll, and my sub is still not broken. And this thing boosted 4 times. Yep, the old Arctivish bulk was definitely a smart call on my part for this Dugong. For sure. That is incredible. That is definitely going to break my sub. This thing's at, what, +4 now, I think? Yeah, Dugong's still out here taking these hits like a champ. Well, there goes the snow, so no more ice body recovery, but Dugong's back to full now. See, this thing is at +4, right? Yep. I'm gonna go for another Alluring Voice. I think I can take this Earthquake. I can! Dugong, you magnificent monster. This is incredible. But I think this is the point where I'm gonna have to let this thing go. I mean, it did. I might have to toy with this Dugong set a little more, because I think it works to some degree. The question, though, now becomes how do I deal with you, because this is a bit of an unexpected problem now I've run into. I think we're going to start by going into Pelipper and setting up my Rain at the very least. We're just going to go ahead and Hurricane. I'm probably going to end up losing Pelipper to Icicle Spears. Yep. Especially if this thing is loaded dice. Okay. Now then. The problem of how do I somehow pull this back, because yeah, I may have let this I may have let this Lapras get a little out of hand in retrospect now. And I think I might have an idea. And I think it's going to involve terastallizing Ludicolo. My old AV Ludicolo set. Because I would think he would go for the Icicle Spear. So going full Terra Water should allow me to take that much better off loaded dice. Yep. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Ludicolo's able to take it. I'm gonna go ahead and Giga Drain to finish off Lapras. Kind of keep things alive. Get some health back. And the Lapras threat is now off the table. I'm gonna get a little more with Rain Dish. Lapras at Dragon Dance, loaded dice, anything is pretty much scary this gen, and Lapras, the fact that Lapras is able to utilize that is a terrifying thought. So there's the end of my Rain, so Barrascuda is now kind of, not in the best of spots anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and Giga Drain anyway, just to AV Ludicolo! Incredible. And we're gonna Hydro Pump now. Partly because I had a feeling the Veil was going up in the face of that. And I am gonna hit this Hydro Pump, which is not gonna kill Ninetales. Fair. Absolutely fair. Ah, AV Ludicolo, I have missed you. Oh my lord. Hello, Delibird. I'm just gonna click Ice Beam, but honestly, Okay. Had a feeling. Had a feeling that's where this was going. Thank you, Ludicolo. I cannot believe I've gotten to show off AV Ludicolo again. That might be one of the most interesting things I have ever concocted in hindsight. A build that stands the test of time. I'm just gonna Liquidation you to pick you off while I've got Slush Rush active, because, sorry, Delibird, I've been nice, but gotta try to keep the game going. Gotta try to keep the hope alive. Oh, Kyurem, my old friend. How many turns of Veil does he have left? Pretty sure 4 more. And this might kind of be a wash, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. I'm gonna go to Alolan Ninetales to reset the snow. I think Beartic might be my key to win at this point. Earth Power, there goes Alolan Ninetales. Which is fair. You know what? I'm gonna go into Barraskewda. Because this thing is not going to be able to pull Swift Trim shenanigans. I'm going to go for Psychic Fangs just to try to break the veil. Just was hoping to try to give Beartic a chance, but Terra Dragon. Completely fair. I mean, without the Ice typing, this thing is now susceptible to Barraskewda live in the Earth Power. So if F falls, that's fine. Psychic Fang's gonna get rid of his Veil. I'm just gonna click Close Combat, because Barraskewda's done at this point. Sorry, Barraskewda, did not get to really show you off this game. And at this point, it all falls on Beartic. I'm going to click Icicle Crash as he withdraws Kyurem, which, absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. But in retrospect, if I had just gone for Close Combat, it is what it is, though. That was a crit. I think Sandslash outruns in a Clash of Slush Rush, but we're gonna go for Close Combat. We're gonna go for the Miracle. Okay, Christmas Miracle indeed. Because I think Beartic might be able to bring this home now. I mean, it's gonna boil down to if I can hit the Icicle Crash, and if Season 3 of UNPL taught me anything, in clutch moments, this is where luck decides to screw me over. But we're gonna roll the dice. Beartic comes through! It is a Christmas miracle! Sorry, Kyurem. I still love ya, but it had to be done. GG, Danny. That was an incredible game. I hope you have a I hope you have a Merry Christmas, man. I hope everyone watching has a Merry Christmas and enjoyed this game. Thank you all so very much for watching. I have been Ruppy, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. It's the most wonderful time of the year.